Next week at 7:15, a consignment of sheep for export to Russia. And making the acquaintance of a Russian woman vet confirms Tristan's suspicions. All Russian women are discus throwers. And devotees of the series might like to know that these two BBC video cassettes are now available.
BBC1 takes off into '88 with The Play on One, a series of 8 contemporary plays from BBC Scotland, including The Dunroman Rising.
Ian Sinclair, you're charged on this date with being 88 years old and superfluous to the needs of this age. In short, you're not required. And, having pled guilty to the aforesaid felony, you'll be taken from this tomb to a place of mince and dough balls.
You'll be looked after here.
The Party stars Kenneth Cranham and Jack Shepherd.
Joe, this is a society that has matured on descriptions of its inequity and injustice. Poverty, it's one of its best favourite spectacles.
And the series starts with Down Where the Buffalo Go.
I don't mind so much living a dream, but I hate living from your past. And don't tell me you love it, because at your happiest you're a misery.
Harvey Keitel stars in Down Where the Buffalo Go, the first Play on One, Tuesday at 9:30 in the new season on BBC1.
Starting shortly over on BBC2, Ski Sunday features the men's downhill and the men's slalom from Bad Kleinkirchheim. Whereas here on BBC1, we're sheltering in the shade of the coolibah tree, waiting for the billy to boil, as Alan Whicker presents an updated version of Bill of Billabong, when he talks to more Brits living with Waltzing Matilda.
For 200 years, precisely, Britons have been crossing the world to live in Australia. At first, 160,000 of them went reluctantly in chains. But as their prison camps softened into a promised land, others left home eagerly, searching for a better life. In this series, we'll be meeting some of these Poms, the Welsh and Scots and Irish, who are living with Waltzing Matilda. And through their eyes and lives, look at their new homeland as it prepares to celebrate its bicentennial year. Is it true the rainbow ends down under? In our first programme, 3 couples living their new lives in the remote corners of Australia, in the outback and beyond. Seen from afar, this must be the traditional dream of Australia. Great cattle stations big as Belgium, farmers lean and chestnut brown, cheerful, hard-working wives, all riding proud in the saddle. We don't see the flies, the endless struggle to survive, the loneliness under vast and empty skies. Our first migrant blends so perfectly into her surroundings, you'd think she'd been raised in the outback. In fact, she was born in Welbeck Street, London W1, and came out to the bush to be a wife and a mother.